It's a common misconception that young people aren't really into classic cars, but we've brought a club along today that defy that stereotype. The Driver's Collection, with a fantastic selection of cars and not a modern Golf R in sight. So myself and Steph from Lancaster Insurance are going to chat to them, find out why they've chosen to go old school cool rather than new. But first, our friends at Lancaster Insurance are running monthly giveaways. You can win all sorts, from experience days to tools, restaurant vouchers and tech. So click the link below at the end of the video to enter their latest competition.
With the average age of somebody in a car club now over 60, it seems very exciting indeed to be introducing a club today where the average age is far lower. In fact, it's a youth-led club and they're called the Driver's Collection. And I'm spending some time today with Alex, who is the founder of Driver's Collection, and he's here with his stunning Golf.
Driver's Collection was started when I was buying and selling automotive antiques at the same time while I was building this. As that grew and this was finished, we found that we were going to shows and there were a group of us really that were all become friends. Dad get t-shirts made, and then it's sort of more recently it's been extended out into more of a club. So we found that as we were growing, we wanted to expand and put an outer circle in. So the Drivers Collection now has the Drivers Club, which is known as the Sunday Drivers Club, which is here. And that is the club that's based around the brand. Trying to get new people into it, get younger people into cars, and obviously modified classics generally is a younger audience as well. We did our first car show back in 2019. It is only a second show, 370 cars there. This year we had 470 cars at a sellout show.
That's incredible.
And 2,500 people there. All modified classics, majority pre-1995 cars. We've decided to go even bigger, so we're doing a show at Magna Science and Adventure Centre. Approximately around 100 cars indoor. The target's 500 cars for that.
E28s are getting rarer and rarer these days, and this is one of the nicest examples I've ever seen. It belongs to Liam. Liam, why did you buy this? Why haven't you got a modern Golf or Fiesta?
Old cars are much more interesting, aren't they? I think a lot more character. Came across this in an auction. One family own completely original car, as clean as it is. I've not really had to do too much.
It's really clean, incredibly strong.
So everything underneath's been replaced, and then obviously the air suspension and wheels. Very honest, original car, really.
Just something a bit different. And I gather, in terms of the Driver's Collection, you were there pretty much from the beginning.
Yeah, for quite a while. Alex started everything, and then it's kind of snowballed and turned into the show and the collective club that it really is. I'm probably the other half that helps out with planning of the shows and all the meets and everything we do along that side. But it is more ran of a collective as friends, as a big group. We try and have everyone as involved as we can. That's probably the best thing. We try and keep it as open as possible. It's all community, a big group of friends. We just like going to classic car shows, just enjoying ourselves really. That's what it's all about for us.
A lot more interesting than Fiesta ST as well.
Yeah, much
Fantastic.
more interesting.
Brilliant.
The younger people, so sort of 17, 18, 19, early 20s, they seem to go for a lot of older Japanese stuff at the minute. 80s and 90s Japanese classics. We've even seen like old Micras and stuff getting modified, and old Corollas, all that sort of stuff. Cheap insurance is the start, and then trying to find an insurance company that will work with somebody who's younger to have a modified classic. It's changing constantly because everybody's wanting to look for the new thing, or there's something that somebody's never done before. That car that's a statement at a show.
What does it mean for you to pair with an insurer who really understands the world of classic cars?
It means a lot. Having somebody that will work with you and people on the other end of the phone that understand about building cars and people that are involved in the classic car community makes a huge difference, because you can't insure this on a comparison website. It's not possible.
I'm the American car fan at Classics World, which means I was instantly drawn to this incredible Mercury Comet gasser. Simon's the owner. Simon, what have we got here? Tell us about it.
This is a 1964 Mercury Comet. It's actually an altered wheelbase gasser. In order to help with the weight distribution, not only did they lift the front end, but they also started altering the wheelbase. The rear is 4.5 inches further forward, the front is 6 inches forward.
Blimey, and how did you come to own it then? What's your experience been with it?
Into drag racing since I was 9 years old. I had loads of cars that I sort of took down the track. I knew of this car. It was built by a guy who only builds gases. That's his job in California. It was his car, but when he came to sell it, I was there first to snap it up.
Do you mind me asking quarter mile time?
So it's in the tens. So, and I do drive it on the street. You know, I've driven here today.
How did you end up with the driver's collection? What sort of brought you to them?
It was fab, really. Was aware of them, hadn't really got involved in them. I was at a car meet and I met Alex. And he said he'd love me to take it to one of the meetings, and met the rest of them. And I think I'm a petrol head, so no matter what goes, I'm interested in it. I've met a nice crowd of people who've got a fantastic mix of cars, and the fact that we're all driving them. I want to see cars that are driven to the show.
And then driven 10 seconds down a quarter mile.
Yeah.
That is absolutely glorious. I'd shake your hand, but
Cool.
I can't reach over here. But this car is incredible. Thank you, Simon.
Very much.
Love
Cheers.
it.
So yeah, we're not just a club or a show, it's content creation as well. We've got photographers that work with us to create people entertainment and people to want to be a part of what we do and to help it grow and get to other people who are like-minded.
Thanks for bringing down such an incredible selection of cars.
No worries, well thank you to everybody else that's made the trip out today. It's been a good morning.
And there you have it, the driver's collection. Steph, what a club.
It for me has been so interesting to meet a group that are so new, growing so rapidly, and also I think a lot of us are very worried about the future of classic cars and what happens with them. And to see a group today like the driver's collection, how many young people are, their enthusiasm, their skill and all the future proofing they're doing makes me feel really confident that our cars are going to be left in safe hands in the future.
Absolutely. Fresh-faced enthusiasm and variety like I've never seen. Just incredible. I mean, Chevy Bel Air, Slam Golf GTI and a Gasser.
Datsun.
It's just incredible. So
Datsun's
if
the
you're young or even not quite so young and you're interested in taking and using your classic car, link in the description to join the driver's collection. And if you do, Lancaster Insurance have many benefits.
And we have many benefits for car clubs of all ages and all types of cars. All the stuff is in the description box below.
There you go. She knows what she's doing. Thanks for watching.
This video is proudly sponsored by Lancaster Insurance. Give them a call on 01480 400 889 for an insurance quote on your classic car. And don't forget to click the link below to enter their latest competition.